Trent Alexander-Arnold, the Scouse right back at Liverpool Football Club, and he has once again, this time against Brighton, proved that he is the liability at Liverpool's defense. Why? Let us analyze. Before the video, subscribe to Fishy Talks Football and maybe Fishy does stuff as well. Can we hit 50 subscribers by the end of the year? Let's do it, everyone. Now, Daniel, my AI narrator, and I will talk about Trent and analyze how he played that made fans criticize him and his performance. Trent's biggest problem when Liverpool are defending is that he isn't defending the player that he should be defending. Overlapping balls from the opposition has cost Liverpool a few times this season already. What happens is that the left back collects the ball in a wide position. The right winger, in which is Salah of Liverpool, rushes to press the left back. When Salah does that, Trent is either not in the right back position, or he is trying to mark the left central midfielder. No, Trent, that is not what you're supposed to do. When Trent is marking the left central midfielder, the left back can get a through ball to the left winger, which has loads of space and no one defending him. Matip or Gomez, who plays at right centre back, tries to cover Alexander-Arnold's position. That is when the left winger crosses the ball. The striker gets in front of the left centre back, in which most of the time is Van Dijk, and puts the ball past Alisson in an almost 1v1 position. That is the problem. Also, another big problem with Alexander-Arnold is when he was marking his left central midfielder, and when the left winger collects the pass. He strolls back like he just came home from shopping. Alexander-Arnold has a problem, which is a lack of work rate and that he is lazy when he is defending. Trent is playing at right back, and it is a problem when the back follows a player because he is strolling back from the edge of the penalty box. Trent, you have to show that you are at least making an effort when defending, for God's sake. Show some aggressiveness. Show some grit. Show some physicality. Maybe force the attacker off the pitch. You could definitely sprint back if you are caught in the wrong position at the wrong time. What you should do is to sprint back. Cover the right centre back's spot while he covers yours. When it is the right time and that the situation is less threatening, switch back your position with the right centre back. If you can get to the right centre back's position, you can at least block the cross when it comes in, and if the left winger cuts the ball back to the left central midfielder, you could rush back out to block the cross, shot, or dribble. You are being useless when you are walking about like when your controller's broken when you're playing FIFA. If Trent keeps wandering around when Liverpool are desperately defending, he should be released and play for Bolton Wanderers instead. They are only down the road from Liverpool. Now, I believe that Alexander-Arnold has these flaws. However, I believe that he is sometimes used as a scapegoat, because Liverpool's defending this season had been generally awful. The main reason why Trent is going so high up, and leaves the left winger, is because no one is marking the left central midfielder. The right central midfielder of Liverpool should mark the left central midfielder, but most of the time he is behind him or he is pressing the left back while the right winger is at a right striker position. So, what should happen is that the right winger should go deeper while pressuring the left back. The right central midfielder should force the left central midfielder into his shadow, or behind him. Trent should stay with the left winger to pressure him if the ball comes to his feet. Another solution to this problem is a formation change. As a Liverpool fan, I have screamed at Klopp to use this formation since last season. A 3-4-3 formation is one of the best solutions that I have come up with since I've noticed this problem with the full-backs being a problem to Liverpool's defense. Let me explain. In my opinion, I think that the 3-4-3 formation is very effective for this Liverpool team. Let us analyze. Here is the 3-4-3 formation on Liverpool. They only have to make one squad change, which is to swap a centre midfielder to a centre back. If I am the manager, I would switch Henderson out for Connaught or Gomez. I would have Alisson at keeper, Connaught, Van Dijk, and Matip as the left, central, and right centre backs. Robertson, the left back, and Alexander-Arnold, the right back, would play as a wide midfielder or wing-back position. Thiago and Fabinho would be the two central midfielders. Lastly, up front, you would have Luis Diaz, Firmino, and Salah. Jota and Núñez would be on the bench and one of them or both would come on in the second half if necessary. Now, let's explain how they defend. The backline would be a high line, in which the Liverpool players do almost every game. Each player would mark another opposition player. When the keeper has the ball, the striker or centre forward would rush and press the keeper. The keeper is forced to pass. If a centre back gets the ball, the forwards would rush and mark and press each defender. For example, if the central centre back gets the ball, Firmino, the centre forward, presses him. If the ball is passed wide to the left centre back, Salah, the right winger, presses the left centre back. Now, if the opposition broke through the forwards pressing, and now is at the left back, Trent Alexander-Arnold, the right wing back, presses the left back. If the ball got through to the opposition forwards, the three centre backs could either halt the attack, or try and tackle the player in possession. Another advantage is that this formation can easily switch from a 3-back formation to a 5-back formation, depending on the manager, the scoreline, or the players. You may be asking, how can this formation stop Trent's error thinking from leading to a goal? Easy. If Alexander-Arnold moves up, the formation can easily switch to a 4-3-3, by putting the left wing-back down to a left-back position, moving the centre-backs to the right, so that the right centre-back can be a right-back to cover Trent whilst he can be a central midfielder. Liverpool aren't looking so good at the moment, and as a Liverpool fan, I urge Klopp to find a solution to this problem, or he could be well on his way to the sack. If you like my analysis, like the video and subscribe to the channel, as I do a lot of analysis just like this on other clubs. You may find some of my other videos interesting too, so there are a few recommendations here on the end screen, or you can click my channel to view more. Thanks for watching from me, Fishy Talks Football, and Daniel, my AI narrator. Fishy, that is too much words. Why are you doing this to me? Help, I need water, my throat is very dry, lol.